We're out here backpacking and we're double dipping by making you guys a video about how to get your feet healthier. We stopped in at Little John's cabin here to shoot you an intro, as good YouTubers do.
When we were shooting the intro, we realized that talking about feet is not only awkward, but really, really boring.
But when we have conversations with friends and family and clients, we realize that no one really knows what healthy feet are, let alone how to get them. And so we think it's a really important topic to talk about.
It seems as if people are more concerned with their aesthetics, like their hair routine or their skin routine, and they're neglecting things that actually affect their health, like their feet, their connection and foundation to the world.
So in this video, we're gonna talk about what healthy feet should be able to do, what they look like, and where to find our feet online, onlyfeet.com/gymfreeathletes. Let's go. So, some of you may be wondering, why do I need healthy feet? Well, if you're an athlete, then you may be losing out on athletic performance. But more importantly, for most of us, if you have unhealthy feet, then you're putting yourself at risk of injury, whether it be a acute injury like rolling an ankle or spraining an ACL, or chronic pain like back pain or hip pain that comes from misalignment from your connection to the ground not being strong. And disclaimer for this video, you're gonna be looking at our feet a lot, so get used to it. Let's go. Ah! Dope. Did you get that on video?
Woo. You might want to give that a minute before you go back in there. But while I have your attention, let's talk about feet. Bruce Lee once said that you need to be like water. That applies to your feet as well. If you put your foot on a log, it should become the log. And that happens in 3 components. First, let's get into the toes. The toes need to be able to bend multiple ways. They also need to be able to splay open and get wide. Then we have the middle of your foot, which needs to be able to twist and be pliable with whatever it's stepping on. And it also needs to be able to form with whatever you're stepping on as well, this way. The third component is your ankle. Your ankle needs to be able to move through vast ranges of motion. You should be able to get ankle range of motion in almost every single way that you can imagine. And just like water, if you slap your foot on the ground, it needs to be rigid and strong. So let's take it to Trevor. He's gonna show you what strong feet are.
Just like how gymnasts are both flexible and strong, your feet need to be the same. The best way to tell if you have strong feet is just to look at how you stand. When you stand up, your feet should be mostly facing forward, and you should have an established arch. And that's important because what that tells us is that your weight can equally distribute from front to back and side to side within your foot. So when we look at the foot, it's like a tripod. You have 3 main points of contact: your big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle, and heel. What we'd like to see is that when you stand, your weight is equally distributed from both front to back and side to side. An easy way to test this is to stand on one foot. It'll tell you everything you need to know. So go ahead, stand up, and then shift your weight over to one foot. If when you do this, you feel your arch collapse, or maybe you don't even feel it, maybe you just see your arch collapse like this bone dropping towards the ground, or this ankle moving towards the ground. I'll show you from the back. You'll see this ankle drop this way. Your Achilles almost looks like it's bending to the side like this. That is a clear sign that you have weak feet. And our last component of healthy feet is that your feet should be resilient. They shouldn't be sensitive.
If you're walking in the grass and you step on a rock and that really, really hurts you, that's a problem. That's a sign of very inflexible feet.
If you stand for a long time or are walking for a long time and your feet start to ache or feel uncomfortable and sore, then that's a good sign that your feet are too weak. And this is a topic that may make a lot of you feel uncomfortable, but your feet should have calluses.
If you're watching this video, you most likely have calluses on your hand. And that logic should apply to your feet as well. You should have calluses built up on your feet so you can walk in the grass, step on rocks. You can walk on a natural trail in nature.
Many people view their feet as things that need to be protected from the world. But just like any muscle in your body, if you don't use them, they atrophy.
So in the next parts of this series, we're gonna talk about the mistakes that you're making right now that's giving you weakling feet.
And we'll talk about what you can do to make your feet stronger, healthier, more resilient, and sexier? I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
As always, please like, comment, subscribe, notification bell.
Anything else the YouTubers tell you to do that as well for us, because we're new and we need you and you need us to get your feet strong. We'll see you around.
Who needs a gym? All right, we're hitting the trail. It's about 11 o'clock. I think we're starting at about 9,000 feet, going up to...
It's 11:10.
It's 11:10. We're going up to like 11 or 12, or kind of just depends on where we want to stop.
Put those two numbers together.
11 to 12.
11 to 12.
That's what we're going up to. Hope we get the right trail. Hey, person, I'd love to pay you, but how about next time provide me a Venmo? No one walks around with cash. Come on, son. How long do you think until that falls out?
Never. It's pretty ugly.
We'll get it on camera. It's not that cool.
You mean to tell me we could have drove up here, Trevor? Fuck.
Someone wasn't too happy about this sign.
Pyong, 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 pyong.
You men always trying to penetrate things.
Tight, dude.
Die. Just started raining. Just a bit. May get some thunderstorms coming our way. We're halfway to the next trail. Not exactly sure what that means, but Chris is our guide this time. So, guess I'll just take his word for it. You're so naughty. You guys think we should turn around? Does this say 68?
Up there says 57.
Check that out. Is that 41? The Illuminati's been out here since 41. Actually, it dates back to the Freemasons.
They made this tree. It was before Freemasons got into stone. They were into terraforming.
Ancient technology. Is this proof of ancient aliens? It's like, how did they have pyramid technology in 41?
They didn't even have slaves back then.
Explain that. Dude, that's a face. Whoa. That's a banana. Dude. Chris, how far are we hiked in? 4 or 5 miles?
No, not even.
3 miles? Regardless, what the fuck?
It's surveilling us.
Where are they?
What are
What are they surveilling?
raspberries?
Ooh. Are they raspberries?
Either that or there's some kind of poisonous berry that I just ate.
Give me one.
You eat one too.
Oh yeah. That's a raspberry. Look at these. Whole bunch right here. Whoa. We thought we were hiking out into the wilderness. There's just like buildings out here.
What are those? What the fuck is this place?
I don't know. Let's get out of here, dude. You surveil us, we'll surveil you. That's right.
No.
Water bottle finally fell. What the fuck did you trip over?
Twig.
If anyone could tell us what this is, we'd highly appreciate it. What do you think lives in there? Scary. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's not what you came for. Are you not entertained? It's fine, dude. You kids want to get high?
I don't know if you guys could see, but there's fish in there. You could see them with the naked eye.
Well, you know there's fish in the water?
Trevor's gonna get in.
There's not going to be fish here for long.
Look at this beautiful landscape we got going on. Wow. Gorge. Just gorge.
Ooh. Sink right in. Dude, that's cold. I'd say it's low 50s. Maybe a little colder.
You gonna swim across and swim back?
Probably not.
Why not?
It's actually pretty cold.
That'll warm you up, dude.
Woo! Oh, yeah! Ah! That water's pretty cold. All right, Chris, tell our story.
We're here at Camp Brook Trout. It's raining.
It's actually starting to rain pretty hard right now.
Yeah. There's a little thunderstorm. Trevor's gonna try to get some good audio of the thunderstorm. A little bit. It's getting lighter. I don't really understand
Why it's raining harder.
why it's raining harder.
You know, we always have the option of going in our tent. We're just not ready for it.
What fun is that? I forgot a book. Can't go in my tent. Daylight.
It started raining pretty hard, so down in the tent for a moment. It looks like it's gonna pass. Saw some clear skies moving in, so we just gotta wait it out for a few minutes, I think. Got pretty intense for a second there, though. Yeah, start a fire all over again. Stuff looking pretty cool.
Gonna build me a log cabin